Just few days ago, I had a very interesting case of a young man in his 40s walked in with a intraocular hemorrhage. I took a brief history and gave this remedy to him, and he was to go for a surgery. He goes to the surgeon, and the surgeon finds a tremendous recovery. He says that your bleeding has got arrested and the field has cleared to around 80%. This was very surprising to me. He said, you can wait. So he comes back again. I take the history and prescribe. And afterwards, when the patient recovered, the surgeon was so happy that he did not have much to do because all of the blood had got absorbed in. You must have guessed the remedy, but the remedy was really interesting because I have used this remedy in these conditions very often. But the interesting fact that made me use this remedy was completely different. This man had something which had left him. That was his respect in the family. He felt that after this illness, people may not respect him, or I am not being respected the way I want to be. He did not feel that he belonged to the place where he really wanted, and he wanted that people should look at him that way. Now, that is not the only main character of this remedy. When I studied the toxicity, I found that the content in it, one of the tannic acids it contains, is very toxic to the liver. And once a liver is affected, you know what happens? The portal congestion. And once the portal congestion takes place, it's not a single site bleeding. You will have epistaxis from the nose, the intraocular hemorrhages in the eyes, hematemesis from the stomach, hemoptysis from the lungs, the piles, and in females, the vicarious menstruation. So you see bleeding throughout, but there is always some insult to the liver. If you see this triad of bleeding tendencies, an insult to the liver in any form, that person who's wanting a respect and not getting one, if you see this triad, this remedy can be as good as a constitutional remedy. And it has healed not only the bleeding piles, which we have been always doing with, but it has treated varicose ulcers also very coolly. I have hardly any single patient of varicose ulcer which did not recover with homeopathy. And the understanding is the portal congestion leading to the varicose ulcers or the bleeding tendencies, along with this small idea of wanting a respect in the family. Look at this remedy more holistically with all these three triads together, and you will have a considerable good prescription in deeper pathologies too.